The Medicare GLP Bridge program started last week, and we are so excited because this means that there is a huge number of people who are able to access medications who have not before. And today we are showing you how to write those prescriptions. So, whether you're a patient and maybe your prescriber doesn't know how to write the prescription or is feeling a little bit unclear about it, maybe you're a prescriber yourself, I hope this video is helpful in seeing you how to write a Wegovy tablet prescription. Now, what I will tell you is that we have separate videos for other Medicare GLP Bridge medications, including Zepbound, the Wegovy injection, and Foundayo. So make sure to subscribe and check out those other videos if you want to see any nuances about those. But in this video, we're specifically talking about the Wegovy tablet. So today we are using a fake patient. This is Minnie Mouse. So she is not a real patient in our clinic, and she's 26 years old. So probably not a Medicare recipient, but let's pretend that she is, and let's pretend that she qualifies for the Medicare GLP program. So you are going to open a new prescription form in your electronic medical record, and you will start to type in Wegovy. In my electronic medical record, I see the auto injectors first, and then after that, I see the tablets, although the Wegovy high dose auto injector is at the end here. There are 4 doses of the oral Wegovy pill, and you can prescribe that for your patient. So we will start at the lowest dose. This is a reminder that anyone who is brand new to the medication should start at the introductory dose of medication. So Wegovy 1.5 milligrams in this example. But let's say someone's been on it previously. Maybe they've been paying out of pocket for the medication. If that's the case, go ahead and prescribe them whichever dose that they were on. It's appropriate to prescribe, of course, the best dose for your patient. But here I'm going to prescribe the Wegovy 1.5 milligram tablet. The injection or the instructions here are 1 tablet. I like the instructions they include here are pretty detailed. So 1 tablet orally daily in the morning with 4 ounces of water or less, 30 minutes before eating food, drinking beverages, or taking other medications. So this has been pre-programmed into my electronic medical record. If it has not been pre-programmed into your electronic medical record, you'll want to type instructions that are at least similar to this. I think one of the things that's incredibly important to know about the Wegovy tablet is it does need to be taken first thing in the morning, 30 minutes before any other medication, 30 minutes before food, 30 minutes before beverages, including a large amount of water. So you can take it with a few sips of water, less than 4 ounces, but any more than that may affect how the medication is absorbed. So these instructions are incredibly helpful. For the quantity, we are going to dispense 30. Now, one thing that's maybe a little irritating, but it's just true with the Medicare GLP Bridge program, at least for now, is that they cover a 1 month supply at a time. So you cannot send in a 3 month prescription of this medication. We typically do not send in 3 month prescriptions of some of the introductory doses anyway, because patients may be titrating up to the next dose of medication, but nonetheless, they're only covering 1 month at a time at that $50 copay. So you'll write 30 tablets. You can put any refills that you want on here, and then instructions to pharmacy. This piece I think is really important. We want the pharmacy to know that, hey, we're sending this to the Medicare GLP Bridge program. This is separate from the patient's traditional Part D plan. And when the pharmacy receives a prescription, they have to decide what they're doing with it if there's going to be any coverage for it. So if you think that a patient meets criteria and should be using the GLP Bridge program, you can write that here. So please send to the Medicare GLP Bridge program. We also like to include, goodness, I cannot type, the patient's Medicare number because this will help to get that prior authorization initiated. So you typically do not have this. The pharmacy does not typically have this. So the patient will have a card. Most of my patients carry it in their wallet or keep it somewhere safe, but the Medicare number will live with them the entire time that they're on Medicare. And you can enter this number here, and that can help to initiate the prior authorization. From here, you can send this to any pharmacy. You could send it to the NovoCare mail order pharmacy for Novo Nordisk. You could send it to any local retail pharmacy. So for example, I live in Charlottesville, Virginia, so I'm going to choose the Costco here in Charlottesville, and you could send it there. From here, the patients, or the pharmacy rather, will receive the prescription. They will start the prior authorization process. The prescriber should get notified of an electronic prior authorization. What is important here is that they have to have that medication sent to the pharmacy before you can start the prior authorization. So you cannot do a prior authorization until it's already been sent to the pharmacy. So they will start that process. You should get notified of an electronic prior authorization, which can be completed and cover my meds. We will do a separate video where we talk about how to do that prior authorization. Pretty straightforward overall, but just so you can anticipate what the questions will look like. And that's it. It could be as simple as that. So if you have questions, let us know. You can drop those in the comments. Let me know too. You can send any emails to info@sarahstambamd.com. Now, if you are a patient and you're thinking, oh my gosh, maybe I qualify for the Medicare GLP Bridge program and I don't have a physician who's willing to prescribe these medications for me, I would be so happy to see you as a patient in my clinic. I'm located in Charlottesville, Virginia, to see patients in person. I also see patients throughout the states of Illinois, Tennessee, and Virginia by telemedicine. So if you're in any of those states, reach out. I would love to support you. That's www.sarahstambamd.com. If you are not in one of those states, or maybe you're getting the medication but looking for a little additional support, I would love to tell you about my GLP Guide program. This is an online program where you will get answers to the most frequently asked questions that you have about starting your GLP medication. We have short 5 to 10 minute long videos that walk you through what is your medication, how do you use it, how do you manage some of the common side effects, when do you know when to adjust your dose, or how to travel with the medication, what should you be thinking about with nutrition or exercise. We address all of the most common questions that you have, and I would love to support you with that. You can learn more at www.sarahstambamd.com/GLP, and make sure to check out our other videos where we talk about how to prescribe the Zepbound KwikPen, Foundayo, and the Wegovy injection. Those may be helpful as you get used to writing these prescriptions for the different GLP medications. Thank you for joining me for this episode. See you all next time.